Hey boys, welcome back to the channel where we're going to be starting our brand new career mode on Rugby League 26. It's going to be none other than the Parramatta Eels. I was a bit undecided. There was obviously quite a few teams I wouldn't have minded doing a career mode on, and I probably will at some point, but Parramatta, they just sort of stood out for me. They stood out to me this year. They got a lot of young kids coming through. Obviously, in real life, it's a bit of a rebuild, a bit of a refresh. A lot of the experienced older fellas are on their way out. I'm gonna try to keep it fairly typical to the real NRL for this season. We're not gonna look to play like a Sean Lane and Ryan Madison, even though they're probably better rated on the game than a Kitiana Katoga and a few other guys, but I thought we'll try to keep it. We'll keep it as is, and I wouldn't mind doing a bit of a refresh of this roster as it is as well. So I'm excited to get underway. I didn't actually. There was the option before you start your season. Well, sort of after you start, you go through all the. You got your money to spend on the facilities and all that sort of stuff. If you saw my first video, I did go through the way that the money is spent, as poor old Mitch Moses gets absolutely leveled early on here. It's just a trial game. It is a pretty much full strength team, just because I wanted to get a good feel with the boys before we actually head out and played as the cheesy. If it's gonna happen, it happened in a nice trial game. I'm hoping so. I noticed this was a bit of a I don't know if a glitch, but a bit of a buggy situation where if a player got tackled like basically on the try line, the dummy half never got the pass away and just sort of fell over the try line, which is not great. Now I will say this gameplay, this was before the patches got released, so there definitely could be quite a few things that have been fixed or improved since this time. So I'm not gonna hold that against them. If we progress through the career and it still happens, then I will hold it against them. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. What was I gonna say? I was talking about something. I lost my train of thought. That's we're back to it, baby. We're back to it. But yeah, I'm excited for the season. We got some good young kids. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You do get to recruit players before the season kicks off. Now, I didn't actually do any recruiting because I was worried that they were all going to. I wasn't sure if that was for next year or if they were free agents for this season. Now, I'm assuming they were free agents for this season, but I thought, you know what, we'll keep it as is. We'll keep it as is for the real life footy for this season. As a fantastic kick here, and Jordan Samarani having a go in the centres. A guy that I like a lot, playing in the centres or the back row. I think he's a good talent. Old Samarani is going to get above Greggy Marju. A nice little match up there for our outside backs. We have Samarani and Zach Lomax on that side of the field. I think no, Zach Lomax. He's on the left, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, still a good matchup. Now, I do apologize again if my voice is coming across pretty shoddy in the video. I was waiting to start the career mode until I was like 100% better. But like, I feel fine. It's just the throat is like it's all over the shop. So I was like, I got to start recording some career mode content. So apologies if it sounds a little scuffed. It's one of those weird ones because like I've hearing myself talk, I'm like, wow, that sounds absolutely fucking dreadful. But then listening back to like the videos, a couple of the videos I've done, I'm like, it's not as bad as a beautiful little blindside play here. Zach Lomax is going to score his first try in Eels colours for the career mode. That was slick play, just getting it out to the winger. No big diving animation to the corner. I still have not seen the new animation diving for a try yet, but there's still plenty of time in the game to come. As looking to load up the kick here. I'm still a little disappointed the kicks The kicks are the exact same as well. I just wish they had the option that you could do like a classical draw, like a draw kick like that where it swings back in, your classic kick, or there's players that kick it like dead straight, and there's guys that have a bit of a slice to it, a bit of a fade. And I wish there was options to change your kicking style, but yeah, I gotta be honest, I really thought they would have that, considering they've been working on AFL 26 and like AFL games, that they would have a better sort of fundamental for the kicking. This is a sensational try. This is a sensational try. Who was it? Luca Moretti, I think, straight through Riley Smith with a little double pump, getting Moretti through the gap. He bumps off a couple, gets the offload. Riley Smith backing up as good dummy halves do, and scoring just a really slick try. I mean, you know, the game, it's got some issues, but we're going to get some enjoyment out of it for sure. Like, there's some good things. There's definitely some good things that's going to come. I think at the end of the day, I'm still going to be a little disappointed with how things have turned out, but I think after all the updates and like fixing the major issues, it's going to be a fun game to play regardless, as I do love the dummy half. I do feel like the dummy halves are a big exponent in the game this time around. Like, they're a massive part of it. The dummy halves and forwards, probably a little overpowered. We've talked about that before, but this was sensational. Getting him through, the offloading is also much better. The offloading is actually good. It's still very similar to Live 4. Like, the offloading is the same, but it just doesn't, like, again, the offloading might be a little bit overpowered, but I would much rather that, because it does, as that one, we couldn't do too much about that. Jacobs Saifiti, just the cutout ball, or just a bit of interchange between the forwards, defenders in no man's land. I mean, that's a rugby, that's a Live 4 classic right there. Just getting above the footy and just letting him run straight through. But yeah, it's gonna happen. I'm always a little lenient with stuff like that, like close to the try line. It's got to be tough to sort of, like, it's got to be tough. It would be nice if they gave the players a bit more depth when they were close to the try line. As Mitchy Moses, quick ball across to Isaiah Iongi. Iongi pinned the ears back. He doesn't seem quick. Say oh my god, dude. So a couple of things to say. The little taunt. I was pressing square to put it down, but apparently he was in the taunt animation because, he wasn't able to plant it down. So that was a boo-boo on my part, I can't deny. But also the fullback speeds, man, they feel so much slower than the forwards. Like, I know Iongi did streak away and score, but he just they don't feel fast, it's definitely one of the bigger issues with the game. I've talked about it in a separate video with the stats, but yeah, we were able to score. I did bomb the try, but you know, it is what it is, as Bailey Simonson is going to score once again. So it's been a bit of a domination. I don't know why he went up no try, but Bailey Simonson beat one tackle, burst his way through another, and scored our 4th try of the game. So yeah, we're finding some decent little combinations here. I can't deny we've been pretty solid. This is funny because like I couldn't score a try in this damn game, and then all of a sudden I played this trial game and I was like, I was scoring at whim. I was playing some great footy. So yeah, hopefully this is a sign of things to come. As again, the little blindside play, Zach Lomax down the wing, chip and chase. You know it's a cheesy play, but we had to pull it out here. Zach Lomax, 2 tries on debut in the trial match. It was, I mean, we had to give it a go. The chip and chase, it looked good apart from the defenders just basically not knowing what the hell was going on. The ball fucking disappeared and they were in no man's land. It's one of those ones, but you know, hopefully they can rectify a few of these things, as Lomax does skew that one to the left. So a good little first hit out here for the boys. I'm very excited to get into the regular season. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. There's going to be a lot more coming. Parramatta Eels starting up, and yeah, make sure to like and comment. I'll see you guys in the next one.